Yo, yo, yo.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yep.
bro, I hear you perfect. What's up, boys?
What up, gang?
Ash Wednesday.
Hey.
Where's your ashes?
Yeah,
Both
where are your ashes?
You're heathens.
Noah, where are your ashes? I'm surprised you don't have them.
George's going to have to explain what it's about.
Get your butt to church and get some ashes, dude.
Get them.
Get over there.
I've never done it. I've never
Really?
done it.
Oh, you know what? I'm surprised. I thought that I thought you were Christian or Catholic. But
I'm not
perhaps
a
you're not.
Catholic. I'm not a Catholic.
Oh,
But I
what
am
are you?
a failing Christ follower.
We all are. We all are.
Beast. I don't know what that means, but God bless you, my brother. You a bad dude. Tons of respect.
It means
Super
it means
gangster.
I'm trying to be a Christ follower, but I do fall short daily.
Okay.
But yeah, Ash
That's it.
Wednesday. This is the holiest season to be a Catholic or Christian. Holier
like
than
that.
Christmas. This is the holiest season. So very important.
Yes.
So you're supposed to, and I know a lot of non-religious people that do this as well, because it's just good. You have to give up something for 40 days straight.
Oh,
Yes.
you're fasting for Lent.
Mine is I'm giving up cursing for 40 days. So you guys got to hold me
Yeah.
really
I
tough.
love it.
A Northeast New Yorker. In
You're
the real
supposed
estate,
to.
constant stress, dealing with a bunch of not the smartest people, but gotta make sacrifices. So I'm doing my best here.
Hey man, good stuff, Jordan. Let's go.
And Jake Coates, good afternoon, my Jay Beast.
Yes, sir, Jake. Jake's been back to dialing. He got back on the phones.
Let's go. That's what I like to hear, baby.
All right,
That's
Jake. I'll
interesting.
see when you get a deal.
So does today start Lent?
Today starts Lent, correct?
So
All
funny
the way,
'cause
the Lent season all the way up to Easter Day.
it's also Ramadan for Muslims, for the callers. So
It is. It's funny because Lent is usually not this early in the year. Like it's super early this year. Usually, I feel like it's like first week of March, second week of March. But yeah, the holidays are clashing. Religions are
something
clashing.
going on, man. There's something going on for sure.
Yeah. So this year I've never done the whole Lent thing, and I'm gonna do it I'm doing it this year with ice cream. I think my girl and I were talking about it. Just to participate. I think it would be good.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think even if it's big or small, like I remember in high school, I was trying to give up like soda and stuff like. It's just a good test, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived in a not great area when I was a little kid, and I was going to this Catholic school, and because it was nice. And I remember it was Lent time, and the teachers gave around candy to everyone. She's like, "What do you guys give out for Lent?" And everyone went around. This girl's eating candy. She's like, "I gave up candy." I said, "No, no." It's like second grade. I'll never forget. And then obviously she cried. It was a big thing. But
My God.
and that's the last time. And then after that year, I never heard about Lent again.
Yeah, bro.
But I'm doing it this year. Let's go.
40 days, baby. 40 days.
Beast. Yo, Jordan and I have been popping off on Twitter today.
Oh, have you?
That was funny.
Bro, that was amazing.
This is hysterical.
We both basically tweeted the same thing within like a minute of each other, and someone screenshot it.
Yeah, that was good. It was
What was it?
funny.
Yeah,
Oh, we
we'll
can't
talk-
say it on here. We can't.
we're not going to
say
say it on here. We're not going to say it on here.
Twitter's the wild, wild west.
Yeah,
Okay.
Twitter, you can say whatever you want, but like here,
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah, I would say it on here and stand by it too, but I'm not gonna. So
me
don't worry.
too.
I'll read into it.
Yeah,
I'll read
yeah,
into it.
Only read into it if you want to laugh.
yeah. It's funny. It's supposed to be funny. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. It's only a good fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
so,
only imagine what you guys said, dude.
I sent out 2 DocuSigns yesterday on the phone. Neither seller has signed it yet. Do you think they'll sign today?
Well, I'm going to put that good energy out there for you and say, yes,
Yes, sir.
Let's go. I'm hoping.
Yes,
absolutely.
sir. How'd you leave off?
They said they were going to sign. One seller, she emailed, said that she was going to go over it and call me back today. And so that's fine. And the other guy, who knows? We'll see.
We got faith, man.
Boom.
As long as you don't eat that ice cream, you're going to get them.
Right.
Let's go.
And we'll see. We'll see. I love ice cream. Have you ever had ice cream?
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I do that ice cream as well.
Banging, bro. Trader Joe's coffee ice cream, change your life. See ya. See you later.
We got to try that.
Heck yeah, boys. So y'all crushing it this week or what? What's up?
What'd you say? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Y'all crushing it this week or
Dude,
what? What's up?
Oh my gosh. I failed it. Donkey. Ass is that right? I didn't. That's okay. There we go.
Bro, they could say it on TV, cable.
Yeah,
I think
that's right. All right, I'm still good. We had it's such a weird week. And like I was supposed to buy a property yesterday. I tweeted about this. I was supposed to buy a property yesterday, clear to close, everything. Title out of nowhere. No, we got to do quiet title. It's not clear anymore. And quiet title, if you don't know what that is, it could take like 3 to 6 months. So we went from closing day to probably not closing till May, June or something like that. Just crazy. And then we had 2 sellers need to cancel. One because they literally couldn't get out of contract with their realtor, like just couldn't. And then we had a short sale that we were super excited about. Like I don't really do short sales like that, but my short sale processor was like, "Oh, like this is a small bank. Like we're gonna."
Yeah, they're gonna love us.
The seller's attorney wound up saying, I think it's better if you do a bankruptcy first. So we went that route. Nothing where we can like, no, you're staying in the contract. Like, we respected it. We're like, all right, listen, you do your thing, do what's best for you. But yeah, no, still a good week, just a weird week, and just that close pipeline. I mean, we have I think just under 30 active deals right now. But the close pipeline as well is just like juicy.
Let's go. When you said on Twitter the other day that there's an almost signed or almost closed up pipe, bro, I felt that. I know what you mean.
Yeah. And you always want to keep that you want to keep the deal pipeline healthy as well, and you always want to keep that pipeline healthy because like not everyone in that pipeline is going to sign. Right, but
yes,
10 people in that pipeline
that are gonna sign any day.
4 of them may sign, right?
Yeah.
And like 4 signatures in a week or 2 weeks, like that's very healthy, So keeping that pipeline healthy as well is key,
bro. For sure.
Yeah, that actually makes me feel more of peace of mind than sometimes even what I have going on. And I know that sounds crazy, but when I have something else to look forward to, I'm like, oh, we're so close on like this deal that we know will be a big one, or this deal. I don't know, like that. Like when my close to sign or I guess hot pipeline is smaller, a little dry, that's when I stress. That's
you kidding me?
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I even care about. Yeah. And if I think if you only care about that, then everything else is probably well taken care of, or it will be well taken care of. I think because I think it's a very newbie thing to just you get a crop of deals and you just worry about that, and then you kind of you don't take it super serious. Maybe you're doing marketing, but you're not really focused on the marketing.
Yeah, I tweeted last week or the week before. I said I don't worry about closing 6 figures a month. I worry about locking up 6-figure worth of deals, which is always basically focusing on your close to sign pipeline. And in turn of doing that, right? The result of focusing on that is closing 6 figures a month, right? So I don't really focus on, obviously I do focus on the active pipeline, but I really stress over the closed pipeline.
Yeah, it's very, very smart.
Serious. Good stuff. That's
next deal up,
yeah. That's our hot list. It's a requirement for my closers to literally be intimate with their hot list. Sure, like they can have it in a CRM, but I tell them, like, I need you to have a whiteboard. I need you to have a pen and paper. I need you to, there's sellers on there that like you just can't let go for the life of you, and you need to be intimate with them. You need to, like, if I say the address, you need to know their name, their motivation, the price, what we're selling it at. You need to know everything about it. Like, that's how intimate you need to be with these sellers. And
yes.
I like that.
Yes, 100%. I would have to used to like tell my acquisition managers, all right, guys, here's the list we need to focus on. And then one day I'm like, what am I doing? Like, they should wake up and be like, oh, I'm getting John Smith today and Nancy Smith, today. Like, so I made them same thing. Like, you got to have this list on your own. Everyone that's interested or shows interest in our offer is now on that hit list. And we have to go after them day in and day out until they tell us, yo, I'm not selling with you guys, or they sign. That's it.
Of course.
Facts.
Of course, dude.
And I do my own acquisitions. Those are my first calls every day, the hit list.
Every day, dude.
And if you don't have a perfect day as far as hitting everything that you wanted to hit, at a bare minimum, you did that. And you hit the lowest hanging fruit. And I think going after the lowest hanging fruit first is always the best.
Yes, 100%. And I think a good note too is hit that hit list early, right? We like to hit it multiple times a day, okay? But if you're gonna hit it one time, hit it early, unless you know a specific seller gets off at 6:30 or something like that. But hit it early. That way, if they do miss your call, they have time in the day to respond to you at some point. If you call them at 7 p.m. and they look at their phone at 9 p.m. and see it, you're like, I'll give them a call tomorrow. And who knows what can happen tomorrow. But if you call them at
a million things
noon and they see it at 2, 3, there's the whole day.
They're going to call.
Respond to you still. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's big. Call your hit list twice for sure. I definitely agree with that.
Dude, 100%.
Get these fools.
We actually see that one of my acquisition managers hits them like in the morning, noonish, and then the other acquisition manager will go through the hit list like 3, 4, 5, and they'll get completely separate people or different people on the phone. So it's like the people that are available will answer the first person, and the people that are available during the late afternoon, evening will answer the second person. So that's how we efficiently go through that list.
Good stuff, dude.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good stuff. That's we just got this new CRM, and they have like with closer control, it was the hit list when people would respond to text, and in this one it's just drip replies. So the first thing they do in the morning, this is like they start dialing at 9, even before 9, respond to all the drip replies, call the ones that are ready for a call right now, and then next your hot list, bro. Everybody that you need to talk to, murder them now. And Jordan, it's we hit them early, lunch, evening. So it's like just aggressive as possible. And then from there, it's the attack list, everything else. Now let's go hunt for some more deals. Adrian said, dude, I'm like a tractor. And I don't know what exactly he said, but it's like, hey, he's working in the front and he's getting a bunch of new opportunities in. And on the back end, he's closing on those opportunities. So it's like you have to always be working on both ends with your acquisitions to constantly bring more opportunities into the pipeline, and then obviously convert on as many as humanly possible.
That's it, bro. That's literally the name of the game. I like that. I think the front end, back end thing is a good description for people that may not fully understand. But it is totally true. Like a new opportunity, the front end, you have to basically nurture that into the back end. You know what I mean? Like eventually the front end ones are going to become the back end ones, and having both of those pipelines filled makes for a consistently healthy deal pipeline. Mm-hmm. But again, like people don't want to go through that sometimes, and then they complain about why they don't have deals.
Seriously, dude. Here's a question for both you guys. If I was starting, or yeah, let's just say I brought on a closer, Jordan. I guess a couple questions that you would have an answer to. Number one, how long should I expect it to take to get my first deal? And number two, I'm bringing on a closer. How long should I tell him to expect to work before he actually closes his first deal?
That's a good question. It definitely depends on your marketing, though. So, like for me, they should have their first deal within 2-3 weeks, honestly, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say, to be fair, 30 days, right? But for example, like we just got a mobile home under contract that we should make like 25 grand on. It came in at like 10:35 a.m. and it was signed by 11:05. Right?
Dude.
I want to ask you, remind me to ask you about the mobile home thing, please.
Yes. So I would say under 30 days. And then in terms of actually closing a deal, I usually like to say like 3 months.
Okay.
60
to 90?
Yes, because we can control that process and we also can't. Like things pop up on title, so there are delays. So I like to say 3 months just to have solid expectations on their end and them not be like disappointed or feel like I led them and misdirected them,
Yes.
Like to be better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
Nick, what were we going to ask him, Nick? I have another one for him too.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious about the whole mobile home thing. I very much am. And maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like people are making as much on these mobile homes when they flip them as people are making with like whole houses. And maybe I'm wrong, but like, what's that like? I'll get leads in and it's a mobile home, but it's on rented lands. Like, is that what you're talking about? You're getting those and you're ripping them. Is that what everyone's doing? I'm confused. And I want a piece of it because I get those leads that come in and I want to rip them.
Yeah.
And it's so cheap. I would flip it myself, but I wouldn't use a lender. I would just do it with my own money. 100%. And it seems like it's like really, really, like really simple. Maybe I'm an idiot.
No, it really, I wouldn't say anything is simple, but I know. I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the houses,
in terms of doing a real flip, and in terms of getting it financed or really doing anything.
Yes. So there is 1,000% money in mobile homes. Like I've wholesaled a few even in Jersey. And ideally, one of the questions we ask that I train my lead managers when it is a mobile home is you want to ask them if they own the land, right? Ideally, you want to deal with mobile homes with where the seller owns the land because then it's more like a house, right?
Okay.
It's just the trailer. It's really a vehicle. Right, like you can go to the DMV and transfer that. That's how different it is. But you can do both. Just ideally, you want the seller to own the land. So we have actually 2 going on right now. One is an Ovation in Texas where the seller owns the land. We got it for $25K, but we found out she owes $39K. So we recontracted the price for $39K. And it's listed for $99K right now, as is. And the realtor thinks it's probably going to sell for a little bit more. So that one's looking like a pretty good one.
Slam dunk.
And then,
it's so appealing to me. It really is. And do you think there's as much money in doing ones with the rented land? Because it seems like there's way more of those leads.
I wouldn't say there's as much money because those usually are cheaper in price, right? So like mobile homes where the seller owns the land, like those things can be worth like 200 grand, 300 grand in some areas, right? It's actually crazy. The ones on rented land are usually the ones much cheaper in the hundreds or like 50K or
30
or 30. Yeah. So like the other one that we got contracted for 10 grand. I had my contractor go out there. It's in Nebraska. I did a flip in Nebraska last year, so I had a contractor out there. He walked it, and that's the thing. These mobile homes, like you can do a full rehab on a mobile home for like $30K. Like it's just
right.
Ridiculous. So the ARV in this mobile home is like $90K. So I knew I got it at $10K and it's worth $90K. Like even if I have to do a full blown rehab and spend $30K, I'm all in at $40. I could sell it for $90. Like no brainer.
People are flipping $400,000 houses to make 40 grand,
know.
and they say thank you. Like they're delighted at it. Maybe they're really. I've been thinking about it a lot, and like maybe the Twitter is making me a little crazy, but that's something that not this year, but next year I need to start doing because it seems so smart.
Yeah,
you're not risking much money at all.
And the contractor quoted us at 15 grand, so I'd be buying for 15, put 10, buying for 10, put 15 into it, be all in for 25, and try to sell it for 90. So it's like, why? It's a no-brainer. You know?
And if you're wrong, and let's say you were wrong, which you're not, but in that same scenario, let's say you just completely screwed up the numbers, you're in it 25 grand. Like,
exactly. And
no credit issues, no issue with the lender, no messing up any relationships. You just messed up for 25 grand. Whatever, you could probably get at least half of that out. Who cares then?
Exactly. And what I've noticed is a lot of these mobile home owners are, and not all of them, because mobile homes are actually kind of cool, but if you're in a mobile home, you know, you may not have the best financial situation, right? So a lot of these people, literally both mobile home owners, we got locked up on the same day, right? That the lead came in, and they were both like, I need it gone. I just want to be done with it. I need it done today. Like, full motivation, bro. Like exactly what you're looking for in wholesale real estate, like the ideal profile and motivation. It's exactly what both of them had, right? So I think you want to those motivated sellers a lot with mobile homes because their financial situation is not great to start with, and then if something happens in their life, then they're really in a pinch, and I think you could help them out pretty easy. And a lot of them don't owe money on them either because they either bought them cash or it's so cheap they already paid it off or something like that. So there's a lot of flexibility.
Great points, man.
So you don't do like a title search. You literally just go to the DMV.
So that's for the ones with the
rented land.
Does not own the land. Yes, that you could literally just do like, hey, I'm gonna
like come. Same day.
Yeah, right. I still like to, if possible, go through a title company because I'm just like, I want everything done right and make sure this is all legit. But if you wanted to, you literally could do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Not 2026 Knicks, but 2027 Knicks. I may start buying a ton of these, honestly.
Why not? Why not 2026? You're getting
I'm in my no era. I don't have the bandwidth. You know what though? If those leads come in and you want to just do them with me, I would do.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, just
okay.
You partner up. We'll put all.
Want to just do it?
Put up all the money and we figure something out.
Bro, then you and I'll do them then. That would be fire. Okay, because that leads come in like that. So like, and honestly, I need more data to pull, and those would be great.
Yeah, definitely. I actually don't target them like with the cold callers. Like, I don't know, maybe I should.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, dude, I could definitely just pull a list of manufactured homes that own the land and rip a couple pieces, man.
I think we should, guys. I really do.
Come on, dude.
Don't get me wrong. You'll run into some, just like anything else. I mean, obviously, you can hit them with the estimated value minimum, right? Mm-hmm. I think you'll miss out on a lot like that because, again, remember, like you can fully rehab, like, so you can pull a mobile home worth $80K, right? And it can need a full rehab, and you could still get it for maybe $20K and still make money on it because there's still room. Like $20K, put 30 into it, all in at 50. Someone will buy that from you. If you want to wholesale that for 10 grand or some shit like that, damn.
I don't want to wholesale sale those. I just want to do them. I think it's much smarter to flip those. And everybody in South Jersey, their average flip is probably like they make 30 grand, like 40 grand. Like, and think about all that time, stress, but more importantly, risk. Ugh, gross. Like maybe that's really stupid if you can do this, if you could just do it with a mobile home and with like no risk. I don't know. maybe I'm crazy here, but
No. There's people that do nothing but mobile homes.
I think they may be geniuses, and I think that the way the economy is going and the universe is going, I think that there's going to be a lot of people buying these mobile homes. So,
Dude, it's affordable housing.
affordable housing is the way.
I look at some of these and I'm like, wow, like it's really not a bad deal for some people. Like there's some mobile homes like 1,600 square feet, fully renovated, 100 grand. It's like it's not bad. That's big space, like brand new stuff.
Fire.
That's pretty good.
And even if you own the land, that's a lie. You're renting the land if you own the land. None of that's even real.
Yeah, exactly. It's so true, right? And if you
It
are
may be cheaper. It may be cheap. It may be cheaper to rent the land and pay the property tax.
it might be because the lot rent is usually super cheap as well. So
These are smart people, I think.
listen,
I
guys.
got another question for you, Jordan. You guys want to address these comments first, or should I ask?
Oh, ask them.
Jordan,
Yes.
going back to speed to lead. Now we have obviously an automation. Once a contact in the CRM is created, so it's either if it's inbound, it's whenever the form's filled out. If it's cold call, whenever they plug it in, we get an instant notification, email, and internal notification that says new lead, close them. In our new CRM, we're also testing a little bit of once a lead comes in, our closers get a call. Whoever picks up the call, then you press 1, automatically dials out. But here's the thing with that. We also have that set for appointments, and we have appointments all day, setters setting appointments all day. So my closers are probably going to miss a lot of those because of those inbound calls being on the phone. How do you get such a quick speed to lead? Lead came in at 10:30, locked up at 11. How do you get such a fast speed to lead?
I literally have, again, remember, I have one of my lead managers that is dedicated to just that, right? So, and that may sound crazy, but PPC leads, and I think this goes with all leads, but obviously with inbound even more. Like there's been times, guys, where I get a PPC lead at maybe 10:30 at night on a Sunday or something like that. They may be on West Coast time, so it's 7:30 to them. It's not late to them, right? And we won't see it until the morning. And we reach out, and this I was like, oh, I signed a contract with someone already. Like that's how quick it can happen, right? So to avoid that, lead comes in, it notifies everyone, right? Myself, my acquisition managers, my lead manager. But my lead manager is really, really on it. So as soon as it comes in within 90 seconds, usually it doesn't take her longer than that, she'll be double dialing, triple dialing that lead. So much so that we've had sellers say, oh, this is you guys. I haven't even finished filling out the form yet.
Yes,
right?
yes. That's
so
good.
like they'll fill out there's 3 parts. If once they fill out the first one, it hits our CRM. So they're like, oh, I haven't even filled out the form yet.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, so it's just having someone manual, and obviously we're still experimenting with a little AI, which I'm hoping to have live maybe next week or the week after, to make that even quicker and to make that be where if we do get a lead at Sunday at 11:30 from someone at West Coast time, which is 8:30 to them, it still calls them and it still gets the information from them. But yeah, it's really just having someone manually there that is getting notified through email, through the CRM, through text, and is just on it.
Okay. Good stuff, dude. Love it.
And for those that are watching, if you don't have a big team, you're not like, let's say you're doing your own acquisitions, but you want to do the inbound lead stuff. You know what? Set all the notifications you want through your CRM and stuff, but all these like PPC providers, Google, you can just get this right to your phone too. Like it'll send you a text with all the stuff. And what always worked for me as far as making sure that I had very good speed to lead is that make sure the text sound is on get a phone that's only for that. A second phone, not complicated. Get an iPhone at Walmart for $250. It's $50 a month. Knock yourself out. Straight talk wireless. You're welcome. And get this iPhone, put the volume on max, and then make sure that if it goes unanswered within 120 seconds that it dings again at the 2-minute mark, and make sure that it doesn't have to ding twice. Boom.
Yeah.
You get that ding, fucking answer. It's not complicated.
And,
like,
and also, Noah, just going back to that point of having the internal call for you to answer and it automatically call out. That's what we do with our PPC lead. So like it rings all of our phones. If one of us does answer, it automatically calls the seller. So it makes that
beast.
Yeah.
Good stuff, dude.
Isaac in the chat, what do you want to do? Let's go.
Jake said 1,600 square feet mobile home seems huge. There's bigger ones. There's 1,000 bigger ones. We've dealt with ones that are over 2,000 square feet, like in Texas and stuff like that. There's some humongous ones. It's crazy.
A lot of these mobile home people, they're not there because they're stupid. They're there because they're smart. That's all I want to say.
Seriously. Seriously. Honestly,
it's really the truth.
It's a good deal. I'm not going to lie. It really is.
It really is.
There's some like trailer park areas where,
oh, yeah.
But then there's like some really, really nice ones in nice communities and nice areas. Like, damn.
There's nice ones and bad ones. There's nice neighborhoods and bad neighborhoods. It's the same thing.
Yep.
Dude, when I was in college, I was looking for a place to move into. Saw these beautiful photos, beautiful interior. I was like, dude, this house is sweet. That's such a cheap rent. I'm getting in it. And then I drove by and it was a mobile home park. And so we decided not to. But it was beautiful, dude. It was actually beautiful. So it's like
you guys should have done it.
Should have done it, dude. Come on.
You can deck these things out real nice, and it's like a freaking house.
Yeah.
That's
right, man.
Yeah. So let's try it out with our lists. I'm curious.
Yeah, let's test it. Who can get the biggest mobile home deal?
Yeah, I didn't know why I didn't make that, but let's see.
I want to go after it. There's someone on Twitter. I don't remember. 888 is his name.
Yes, I'm going to tag him later because I was going to make a post about mobile homes and say like, yo, he's been telling you for a long time. Like him and I followed each other for a long time, and he does like strictly mobile homes. He makes
following him upsets me that I don't do it because it seems so much smarter than flipping houses. Yeah. Like it really does. So I think he's really onto something.
Yeah, I the people that are doing like $30,000 profit for all their flips, it's just insane to me. Like if 30,000 should be like my worst case. I was aiming for 65 and I got 30. All right, I'll take it. But like being that like that's my go-in projected profit, wild to me.
Bro, Tim T, biggest flipper in South Jersey, the biggest flipper in all of South and Central Jersey. Tim T, Francesca Palella, and Santini. They're really buying and flipping a lot of stuff. So like, they'd be up there. They're not just wholetailing, like they're doing flips too. But like Tim T happily said, like, bro, send me anything. I just need to make 30 grand. If I can make 30 grand, I'm good. And he's happy with that. And like a lot of these really high volume guys, that's what it is for them. So they're flipping $300,000 houses. They want to make 30 grand.
It makes sense when the market's right. Don't get me wrong. Like if you got like 30 flips going on at $30,000 a piece, yeah, okay, definitely.
Yeah, I just had a big time person on the phone just like, yo, Nikki, if the market blips right now, I go bankrupt. If it doesn't, I'll do well. And it's just like so matter of factly, and it just gave me chills.
You got to give it to those people though.
Dude, seriously.
What amazing man! What amazing man!
Serious,
it's so inspiring to me.
Buyers are awesome, man. Here's another thing. Imagine how many wholesale engines are feeding their business.
Yeah,
because it's not just a couple dudes in their local market bringing them deals. It's everybody nationwide that gets deals in that area has a software that tells them they're a buyer. Dude, they have so many opportunities, bro. I was just on a call with Investor Base. We were onboarding, we're adding it to get more buyer data and see how it goes. And they said that on average, their buyers are being sent 6 to 8 deals a day. Wow. Now, whether they're in their buy box or in the price range, they're not, but the dude said that some of these buyers are being numbed to having deals sent to them. So just make sure when you market it, it jumps off the page, And that's also why.
Wow, that's great insight. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I just wanted to mention for anybody else here that doesn't spend thousands and thousands on dispo software, having intimate relationships with your buyers starting off and building a foundation is huge.
Amen.
Helpful.
Amen.
And you know what else is huge? Really big believer in this, and I got to tell you is this, because George Beatty was telling me for years and I didn't listen. There's nothing like just putting the house on the MLS. If you've ever made MLS offers, you've seen what some of these things have gone for, and the math doesn't math. Put that on the MLS. I just think that you'll cut down almost all the work, and you'll sell it for so much. You'll sell it for so much more than you should sell it. It'll pay for the realtor. Who cares?
I'm gonna start doing that. I haven't done that still. I've been like, obviously patients I throw up, but like I'll for my cash deals, I really like to get them low enough at a price where I would feel comfortable buying it if I needed to, right? Like that's what I
of course.
But yeah, imagine how much you'd make listing it on the MLS. It's free money, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You may increase your average size per deal 5-10 grand after paying the realtor. Yeah. I don't know. 100%. I got this deal closing Friday. Man, no one was buying that if I didn't leave that stuck on those. It's the truth. But like these people know what they're buying. They have a specific use for it. And they know that they only buy they know the decision they're making. It's not like they're screwing their numbers up. They're buying it for personal reasons, not even like to do anything with it.
So PPC right now. I'm gonna let you guys know when she reaches out.
Beast. I love that.
I'm gonna let you guys know.
It'll be quick. Don't forget.
Question. So Mike Kennedy, CEO, is asking if anyone is familiar with Nitro, West Virginia, right outside of Charleston. Noah, I don't know where in West Virginia you are, but
I just looked it up on the maps. Dude, here's what I'll tell you about West Virginia, the state of West Virginia. Every property here is the ugly house. Like you can find a distressed property there. It would be more surprising if you found a beautiful property there, if that makes sense.
You like living in West Virginia?
Well, we have this house was just built. It's a nice house, and we live in a good Ohio type area. But take me to the beach. I'll be a little happier. You know what I mean? But I'm blessed. So, but it would not be my first choice. You know what I mean? So, but it's all right. Just working, bro. I'd be working in this room anyway.
Beast, I see you in that Jerry Norton grind where every year you live somewhere new. God bless you.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, let's do it.
That's it. She called, guys. She called. It took 60 seconds.
Oh, bang!
That's incredible.
Gotta cut it down to 30, man.
I actually responded to our automation first and replied, great, because it said we're going to give him a call. So he said, great. And I could see she's on the phone with him right now.
That's amazing.
Good stuff.
Sweet, right?
I like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great stuff, dude.
KC22 New York says, what incentives do y'all give to agents when doing agent outreach? Is just 3% commission on any deal they bring? I do MLS, I like MLS offers. So just offering on the MLS, and the buyer and the seller usually pays their commission. And if you're just reaching out to agents like randomly, and which is a lot of people make a lot of money that way, God bless you, don't tell them anything specific. Just say, I'll pay your commission. And then figure it out from there. Don't even worry about it. Like you're worrying about a maybe. Let's worry about a fact. And the fact is they need to send you a deal. So just get them to send you a deal. Then worry about the maybe.
Amen.
My opinion. They may want 2.5%. They may want 5%. Who cares?
I hate people.
Oh.
Yeah, just offer to pay their commission. You don't got to get into numbers yet. If they ask, then talk about it. But you got to make some money. If it makes money, it makes sense.
Exactly. And you just say, this is my max that I could be, including commissions, and then let them figure it out. When in doubt, let them figure it out. Not you. Not you.
Man.
Yo, fellas, you know how I said I hired that transaction coordinator?
Yeah.
The broad is out. She's out. She's out. She's out.
What happened, dude?
She's out. You know what? I know myself really, really well. I cannot manage. I've just been so spoiled most of my
You're
life.
just doing
being
it
around
yourself now?
No, ew, ew,
Okay.
ew, 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 ew,
Okay.
ew, ew. I can't manage. I need people that are going to manage me. Like if I have to manage you, like that's just not me. I'm not thinking about you. I'm so just only caring about myself, and that I don't care. And like bro, I'm not going to manage you. I don't like it. I like people that I don't need to manage that keep me on track. And
what did you do that felt that you had to manage her? Was she just not updating you or doing the things that she needed to do?
Not updating me as much as I want. Number one. Number two, I asked this broad for an update, this lady for an update. Guess what she did? She said, yeah, Nikki, I'll give you an update in an hour. And I haven't heard from her. And that was last Wednesday. I'm not the guy that's going to follow up with you after that. I'm just never going to talk to you again. That's it. If she ever reaches back out to me, I'll respond to her. But like, that's crazy to me. And so I already replaced her.
Nice.
I already replaced her. My realtor, my dispo guy, you know what? He's been like every file he's on, he really does all the transaction coordination anyway for it. And he just babysits the shit out of me and just blows my phone up about every little thing. And I asked him if he just wanted to do it all for me. And he's like, yeah, sure, bro. He's going to make so much money just doing that. And like I was nervous because he's a man and it's women's work. And I was really nervous about that. And I told him, I said, it makes me super nervous because you're a man doing women's work. But he already knows how to work with my admin so well. And the two men's minds, I think could equal the power of one woman's mind. Like as far as organization.
I like him too.
Wow.
I like him.
Andrew? Andrew's my man, bro.
He actually called me on Monday and I missed it. I forgot what I was doing. And I hit him up. He was like, yo, I was just checking in, see how everything's going. Obviously, if you got any deals, shoot it my way. But obviously, he was like, doing a follow-up to see if like anyone's got any deals to work on. I was like, I like that. You know what I mean? So I think you got a good one. Bro,
he's in his hustle season right now. And honestly, like, he's fun to do all the because when you have a deal with somebody, there's deal talk with the boys. Yeah. He's good with it, and so like, and he does a great job. So I'm just gonna have him. Why give the money to somebody else if he wants the money and he's good at it, and he has a whole nother human to back him up, like to make sure it's super organized. Boom.
Makes sense.
I got a deal closing Friday, bro. I haven't talked to anyone, and it's amazing. And he took care of everything. So.
Yeah, isn't that awesome? That's the best part.
Right. I didn't even have to deal with the seller. I just said, listen, we're doing this. We had to get some things signed. We're doing this. I don't know. My realtor's going to send you the stuff and he's going to call you. Don't ask me. I have no idea. And then
a screenshot on Twitter the other day where it was like, my TC was like, oh yeah, we're closing tomorrow. And I was like, what do you mean we're closing tomorrow? He's like, yeah, we're closing tomorrow. You need to send this amount. I said, oh, but what does the contract say? It says we're closing X, but you said you wanted to close tomorrow. I was like, I said that? She was like, yeah, you said you wanted to close tomorrow. I said, all right, let's close tomorrow. I had no idea.
Good stuff, dude.
That's fire.
It is cool.
Like that. So I feel like really I feel now how I thought, like I feel now a real version of how I felt when I first hired the other chick.
Yeah. Because you know this guy. You've worked with him many times before.
It's my boy, bro. He really cares about these deals closing. So I believe him that he's going to get it right. And I'm so overpaying him for this, but not really though.
Dude, when it's like that's a role. I know it seems like easy, but when you have multiple deals going on, like that can get very hectic. Like my TC, she's like, yo, like some days she's burnt out by the end. Because like there's this problem, this seller needs to call, this seller's upset for whatever reason. Like it's a lot.
Bro.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's such valuable work. He's gonna make at least a minimum of a stack a week with me. He'll probably make $2,000 a week with me, bro. And he's gonna fucking run.
That's
my bad for the language.
No, it's all good. I don't know if you gave it up for Len or not, but
I didn't.
I didn't. It's just me.
The way I talk is hard, and I know it. And I want to say, forgive me, everybody. We were listen, chat, check us out. We were all talking. Noah brought this up, and it was a great idea. And he said that it's better if we were a little bit more professional. And I say some wild stuff that probably isn't super professional. So forgive me if I've talked a little too crazy. I take full responsibility, and I want everyone to operate correctly. And if I do something that I know is not correct, I'll just tell you. So that's okay.
Good stuff, Nick.
Do as I say, not as I do with certain things.
Boom, baby.
Good stuff, Nick. Let's go, dude.
That's it. Chat's pretty dry today.
Chat is dry today.
They're just listening.
Let me tell you what, I didn't really announce to anybody that I was doing this up until when we first signed on. Hi, Angel Girl. I love you, pretty princess. How was your nap? So good. My daughter just woke up. Forgive me. So I didn't think anyone was going to come on, really. And there's at least 10 people. They're not commenting, but we got a couple of the boys are commenting, but 10 people with no really announcement.
I got something cool.
Yeah, what's up, Mo?
No, it's just regarding daughters. Daisy, she finally took her first steps within the last week.
Oh, that's awesome,
dude. It's
bro. Congrats,
bro.
Oh my gosh, you're in for it. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mentioned to my wife how you said it, 1.5 years, it gets really fun. So we're looking forward to it. But dude, so many times yesterday, I heard just these bangs on my door, and I was like, and I went over, opened the door, and she's just standing there. Dude, it's the best thing ever, bro. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna start crying. Like, I really mean it, bro. I'm so happy for you. It's the best. It's the greatest thing in the world. Jordan, pick a girl, just get her pregnant. You don't have to be with her forever. You just find the girl to get her pregnant, bro. Like,
just a baby mama.
Bro, what do you mean? Find a Latin American woman or find an Italian American woman, and
I gotta do the deed, baby. I gotta do the deed.
Bro,
get married first.
You
get married. This is what I meant, Nick. This is what I meant. Just get married first. Let's focus on Let's make it deeper.
My bad. That's what I did, and it worked out really well. What?
You guys gonna pop out more though eventually, or what? Nick, you done? No, you done?
No, I'm gonna have one more. I can't wait,
dude. Nice.
Nick's gonna have a lot more, bro. I'm on a mission. We're outbreeding these call centers, bro. That's my mission here. We're gonna, if you get what I'm saying, I think we need we gotta pull at least 10. And
I get what you're saying.
We gotta put in that work, bro. Like,
busy. I gotta get busy over here as well.
Yeah, we're bag maxing this year, boys. We're order maxing. We're bag maxing. I don't know where you were when Clav got mugged by the ASU dude, but I'm right here. Let's go. We doing it.
I don't know any of that language.
No, dude. No, what's that dude's name?
I can relate with bag maxing. I know what that must be. So
we're bag maxing right now. Order maxing for sure.
Bag maxing.
Dude. You guys know that dude Dean got popped by Larry Wheels and then that other UFC fighter. I thought that was pretty cool. Seeing that dude just
I love watching that stuff. It's so funny. I'm the worst. Throw me in jail. I love this. Yeah, no. Jordan and I have been talking about the whole elderly seller thing today on Twitter. And a lot of people have been saying how evil we are on Twitter because we're going after that's only like I tweeted about it to troll. I love trolling. And a lot of people on Twitter and real estate Twitter, they have so much hate for us because we go after elderly people, they said.
Let me say a couple things.
You love working with elderly people.
Let me say a couple things.
Thank you.
Number one,
tell them the truth.
We ain't targeting nobody that's elderly. A senior owner is not elderly. My parents are almost 70 years old. We would pull them if we pulled that data. We would call them. They're not elderly. Number one. Number two, dude, we talk to the family. Okay? It's not, we're not talking to your grandma, and your grandma doesn't know how to use email. If she's elderly, she's not using email. So we're doing it by the book here. We're doing it by the book here. And let me also share. Your grandmother bought a $500,000 house for $20,000. So we're going to give her the biggest return on investment you've ever got in any deal you've done. She's going to be super stoked, and there's still room for the future to have a future. Do you get what I'm saying here?
Amen.
Dude, they got the deal of a lifetime. They're just passing on good deals to us, man. And then we're going to pass on good deals to the next one. This is what it is. What are we talking about?
They're old and they don't want to wring me out to dry. They want to see me make money.
They believe in us. They love us. We take care of them.
Yeah.
Why don't you give the money to your grandmother? Why don't you buy the house? Why don't you save your grandma from a roof that's fallen in? Come on.
That's what Nick said. He's like, yeah, you're selfish. It's your fault.
I tweeted that today. I was like, yo, if you let me wholesale your grandma's house.
All alone in the cold house. That's it.
Yeah.
Bro, I would. What are you talking about?
So that's it. That's what we'll sum it up as. If you ain't going to save your grandmother, I will.
I will.
That's
bro.
it.
I'll sell grandma's house. My grandma would sell her house. I'd sell it for her. I'd make sure it was listed.
Yeah, come on, dude. No, we do right by these people, and plain and simple. Jake said,
yes.
Yeah, my father's 67. And dude, if he got a low ball, he would say no. So it's like nobody's targeting elderly, bro. This ain't no elderly nothing. It's just, dude, they're ready to go, bro. They're ready to go.
Bro. Facts.
Go as in sell. They're ready to sell.
No, everyone know, yeah, we know what you're talking about. And for real, like, it's so funny all the hate. Like, if you're doing a deal with a person that's older, like, bro, you're talking to their family, you're talking to their lawyer. They may even have a realtor you got to deal with. Like, I don't know. That people have us so wrong, and I love it. Dude, professionals in the real estate space, they love to hate on us wholesalers because we're the bad boys. I love being the bad boy.
Yeah.
And like the bad boy, there's usually not as bad as you think. That's my opinion.
That's why we can roll with the trolls and stuff like that, because we know all the help that we do behind the scenes that they don't understand.
Exactly.
So the trolls a little rage bait, but really behind the scene, we know all the BS that we have to put up with and stuff like that. So,
dude, Adrian,
the things that
yesterday in the morning closed him, locked it up under contract. The seller texted him, Adrian, thank you so much for making me do this with you. So it's like, dude, what people
exactly,
don't know, bro.
It's so silly, bro. Like they have no idea how much we help these people.
None.
They really don't.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
That's all right. They just mad we bag maxing. They're jealous. That's fine. We bag maxing.
Let's go. But
that's how we're on the show for the rest of this year.
I'll tell you what.
Bag maxing.
That's it, bro. Here's what I learned this week. You win when a seller has your back. When a seller will defend you, bro, that's when you've won. Like that's a position we want to get ourselves into, where we have such a great relationship. They love us so much. We're serving them so much that they would defend you to their friends. To people hating on us, a seller would say, he did me right. That's what we want. That's how we know we're in the right spot.
That's right.
Bro, facts. 100p. Bro, in the state of Pennsylvania, on your contracts legally, and some people abide by this, some people don't. I do. You're supposed to give them, like, first off, you're supposed to notify them that the contract is not legally binding on the seller side whatsoever. They're allowed to walk from the deal anytime. Okay. And you also have to give them paperwork and notify them that they would make much more listing it on the MLS. I don't know. I give these, for PA, my contract literally say, like, this is not, if you're PA sale, this is not binding. You can bounce on me whenever you want, but it's binding on me. I can't bounce on you. And man, no sell. And like, I know other people are calling these sellers, but if you just talk to them and you're nice and you like really help them, man, they don't run. I don't know.
Ridiculous though. My goodness. That they're
I know it's ridiculous, but like, I don't know. I never have any problems.
Like, no, but just the fact that, like, from a buying standpoint, like, yeah, you can't default on the contract, but the seller, yeah, it's fine.
It's ridiculous. So like a lot of people don't know this. And whenever these sellers have attorneys and they have to send it to their attorneys, the attorneys don't know about this, like this law. Yeah. It's a silly thing, but I bet the attorneys read that and think, what does this idiot want them to sign?
He's like, yeah, we'll sign that all day. That's fine.
Sure, bro. Knock yourself out. It's such a one-sided contract. It's crazy.
It's because listen, if like you're gonna buy a property and use hard money, like appraisals right now are just ridiculous. Like,
They're expensive.
$750, $800, $900. So like the fact that like, all right, I'm gonna buy your house. I'm gonna do everything that we need to do to get ready for closing, and then the day of closing, you can be like, nah, I'm good, and just back out with no repercussions is just insane.
Amazing.
What is going on?
Amazing. Yeah, that's
Man.
nuts. That's nuts.
They like to pretend the sellers are a protected class, and I think that these sellers are smart, normal people. You got to respect these people.
Dude, they are.
Bro, what are these people? Come on.
They own real estate in America, bro. These sellers have an instinctual sales skills. They have instinctual sales skills. They will rip you off, bro. At every chance they get, they will rip you off.
Facts.
It's the truth.
That's it. They get you. Jake asked a great question in the chat. So is backing out during due diligence different from defaulting? I would say yes, because within your due diligence period, you're just terminating the agreement. But defaulting is after due diligence is over if you do not perform. Do you guys have any other takes?
Correct. No, that's 100% correct. Yeah. I would say the exact same thing.
Facts. I don't even do a due diligence period. I'll tell you that. I tweeted about this, but I don't.
That's nuts.
If I was virtual like y'all, I obviously would, though.
Yeah, you have to, bro. Especially when you build out a team. If you ever did, Nick, if you ever did, not saying you would. If you ever did, and you had multiple closers, you would not be letting them just throw a band out there a few times a week.
Facts. Facts. I'm the closer, so I put it out. I lose deposits. So, not all of them, but it's the truth. Ask my wife's in the room, or else I'd have her verify.
No, listen, we got a property under contract this I think it was this past Friday for $200,000. ARV's $450. Okay, so you're thinking like, damn, it's a nice spread.
Yeah.
No, and even more work than we thought, and we were like, okay, it's gonna be pretty bad just from like what the seller was saying, but he still left out other things, like massive things, including the foundation, which is obviously like that's a big one. So you look at that spread, you're like, oh, that's a fat deal for sure. No, not even a deal. But we had to go back to the seller and be like, listen, well, you know where we needed it? Like 130. We was not even close. And I think he's gonna take it. But so it'll be a deal. But just the fact that virtual is it's just a different beast. Like you'll hit on some you think that you weren't gonna hit on. And then some that you think are hits, you'll go and be like, oh, wow, this is not a hit at all, actually. So it'll keep you on your toes.
That's why you can't talk about projected revenue, dude.
Projected revenue, if you want to track that internally, cool. If you want to flaunt projected revenue, dude, that is like the most meaningless.
Yeah, what is that, by the way? Projected revenue. I see people talk about this.
It's what you think you could get. Like it's ridiculous.
Like if you get a deal and you have no buyer yet, but you're like, I think I can make $15,000 on this. Like that's projected revenue, and people will show their CRM like, oh, $280,000 of projected revenue. It's like, bro, that means like it's cool to track internally if you want, right? Like we track it internally, but it is almost meaningless to me. You know,
I don't track it unless it's assigned with an EMD down, and then I track my escrows.
Yeah, we're definitely not flaunt projected.
Boys, I got to run. I have a call right now. PGP, I'll respond. Guys, much love. Talk soon. Appreciate you guys.
Knock on dead.
Peace.